Guys, how's it going? Master Bucks here. Welcome back to another episode of the Masters FC Creator Club Career Mode in FIFA 20. About a week now into January, the transfer window is still alive and kicking. We've already made one pre-contract signing. We of course have another one yet to make, maybe more offers as well. But there's a few things that we need to go through and, just take a look at. We currently sit just outside the top 6. We are in 7th place. We've been absolutely phenomenal. Our results have been, a bit mixed. We've got 8 wins, 7 draws, 6 losses. It's so, we got a little bit of everything this season, and it's got us on 31 points. There's a massive gap between ourselves and Liverpool, who are the team directly above us. Like right now, 7th is probably the best we could possibly finish. But we do have Wolves, we have Everton, and Leicester City, who are hot on our heels. Literally only 3 points separate us from 10th position. There's a little bit more from 11th, so I think hopefully we might be on for a top 10 finish, maybe mid-table. That was my goal at the start, but because the top 6 have completely dominated and taken points off of the bottom sides, then it means despite only having 31 points from 21 games, I'm actually way higher up the table than I actually expected. Honestly, just look, there's 4 points that separate Manchester City from 6th place Liverpool. That is absolutely insane. They've got such a monopoly, the top 6 in the Premier League this season, and I still have no idea who might win the Prem. We also still have the semi-finals of the Carrow Cup. We lost 1-0 sadly to Manchester United in the first leg, but the second leg is coming up today, and if we can take down Manchester United, we go to Wembley for a final. At this stage, it would look like against Brighton after they've got a 2-0 lead on aggregate in the first leg. But if we can somehow get past Manchester United, we may potentially have a real genuine shot at our first ever real genuine piece of silverware. In the previous episode as well, I did end up asking you guys for a little bit of input into what player we signed with our last pre-contract signing. Do we go for a higher rated goalkeeper to maybe challenge Mark Travis for a spot? Luis Maximiano as well as Alexander Nubel are definitely 2 names that I don't mind maybe potentially getting, and I might still get him in the future, but I think it was looking like we wanted to go go for a position that was definitely a lot more like a position that we needed to strengthen, especially with the fact we're about to lose Takefusa Kubo next season. And that was at right wing, and it wasn't maybe specifically only for Ikone. There was a lot of love shown for Harvey Elliott as well, especially with the fact that he's worth 33 mil and he's got a much cheaper release clause. And I do maybe have the budget to make it happen if I maybe sell 1 or 2 other players. We also have a little bit more money coming our way later as well, but we'll get on that. But yeah, 19 million, even still for a 74 rated player. I know he's got super high potential, but yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. And Ikone, a guy that we could get for free, is immediately super highly rated. So I think what I'm going to do is go for Jonathan Ikone. He will come in and replace Takefusa Kubo because I don't know realistically what our chances are of being able to keep or get back Takefusa Kubo next season because he's going to be so expensive. That's why I'm going to go for Jonathan Ikone, and that's, even if we magically do find a way to get Kubo in, at least then we will have sort of someone that could be a decent little backup or still more than 100% be a useful player for us. He's also someone that can play at centre attack and midfield if we need as well. There's quite a big reduction to his wage there from 50k to 33. The signing bonus is about what I expected, but the goals bonus, right? 1.7 million if he hits 25 goals. If he gets 25 goals in a season, I'd happily pay him that money, but I just do not expect Ikone, even if I start him every game, play him at right wing, there's almost no way he'd get to 25. So I'm happily going to take that. They're setting a very big high goal for themselves there. So Ikone will be joining us then along with the other player that we signed, Carrow, in the last episode as well. And maybe if we don't go for Kubo, Harvey Elliott could maybe be a player that we go as a potential backup right winger in the future. I don't know. But he's definitely one I'm keeping my eye on. And look, I would absolutely love to try to buy him out with this release clause. Maybe even it's something we might do toward the end of the season if he's grown in overall even more and, that 19 million becomes even more and more of a bargain if I have it. Maybe I might consider it, but I'm worried that 19 million will be wiped out next season. He might get a new contract or something. But there we have it though. That's the first, or should I say final, pre-contract signing we're making in this window. Moving into this game against Leeds, we have gotten a 2-0 win, which is great. They are the team on the bottom and most likely going down, but 2 injuries in that game. One for one of theirs, one for one of ours. Riley McGree, who's got another injury this season. And it's another short one, thankfully. I've been getting a lot of injuries as of late, but they've all been quite small, very minor sort of injuries. So I'll take it. It's a 7-day injury. Still waiting for Murphy to hopefully hit a 60 overall, and maybe when he does, I might move the drill around a bit more. But as a matter of fact, I probably should. I might stop giving Kent this adept attack and scenarios drill. I might maybe stop giving Cisse. His agility's getting a little bit better. Schofield and Oakley Booth, I might even, we'll really do an overhaul of the drill soon. Speaking of Cisse, we just got an offer for 30 pretty much million for him. That's intriguing. It's actually, though, less than what he's actually valued. I'm surprised by that. And if I'm going to sell any of my, especially centre backs, it needs to be a blow me out the water sort of deal. Especially since, we basically have only 3 centre backs available. And I guess because I kind of maybe just gave it away before and I forgot to mention it earlier, but yes, we do have a new sleeve sponsor and it is Lamborghini. You have voted Lamborghini. In the previous episode, if you didn't see, I gave you Uber Eats, Lamborghini, and I think the other one was Rolex as potential sleeve sponsors for a 1.5-year deal. Both 5 million each. You voted Lamborghini are our sleeve sponsors for the next season and a half. We've got about 15 million in the budget at the moment. No wage ever since we signed Akone, but the 5 million for the Lamborghini deal should hopefully be coming through soon. Hopefully it gets in before this Newcastle game because it would be very nice, that 5 million. It might give us a little bit more room to do stuff in the window. And there we have it. The 5 mils finally come through. Lamborghini have paid up. I heard as part of the deal, all the Masters FC players and I think even the gaffer got himself a Lamborghini as well as part of it. So that's, what a unbelievable sponsorship that is. You should see the scenes of all the Masters FC players just rocking up to training. The car park, oh my God, it's like heaven. But one last game we'll sim against Newcastle as well. These are all teams right now that are in the relegation zone that we're playing to start this episode. We've already played Newcastle once this season, and we are going to get, again, another win against them by just the 1 goal. Davey scored the ridiculous goal of the season, you may remember. Potential goal of the season if it's not topped. Kent ends up getting us the 1 goal in this one. You see what I mean when I'm talking about how Newcastle and Leeds United are in the relegation zone, and there's a bit of a gap now between 17th and 18th. Norwich is the other team we're about to play in the Premier League, so we play all 3 probable relegation sides all at once. But as I mentioned, I am going to swap up the drills a bit. Schofield and Cisse, I'll keep giving them drills. I really want to work on Cisse's on-ball and agility stats, so yeah, we'll keep going with those. But Murphy keeps getting his drill. Hoekstra is a centre-back who is 6'8". Declan Murphy's 6'7" or something like that. So they're about ridiculously tall defenders. I would really love to hopefully get their overalls going. And this man, Charles Kelly, I want to work on some of his stats as well, since he is probably one of the only youth academy players with a super high potential that's actually like a striker or a centre forward. So working on these guys now, and immediately I'm getting banging results with them. That's fantastic. Get in. All right, let's advance on ahead to the game against Norwich and finally play our first game of the day. Some players a little tired. Riley McGree, still fresh from his injury, is about half stamina, so he won't play. And Charm goes into his position. And can we make it 3 wins out of 3 against the relegation sides in this little 2-week span? Be very nice to grab 9 points out of 9 from these games. I'd kind of expect it from myself. So we will see. Fingers crossed if we can do it. Hopefully, yeah, it'll be 3 points. I'm expecting that of myself as we take on Norwich at Carrow Road. Looking to take down the Canaries, and look at this. Hunter at the moment on 18 Premier League goals. Crazy to think he started so slowly, and now look at him. Now the guy is just straight up leading the Golden Boot race in the Premier League, and he's got the names that he's in company with. I swear we're going to continue to get mad offers for him. Can we find a way to get him another one, or at least I'll settle for just the win, regardless of how we can get it. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, finally this time now we've got it. Deganek's going to charge on forward for us to the left side. Hunter is not really making any moves or anything, which isn't helping. But Adelaide might be slipped in here. Tight angle. But he finishes it off! Oh, that is so well taken by Jeff Adelaide. Goals are coming quite rarely for this man, but God, he's taken that one perfectly. Absolutely magnificent strike, and just like that, we take the lead. He beats Tim Krul, who's got no chance of stopping that. Where's that finishing been all season? Yeah, I'm going to have to switch it to the right side. Hunter, I can see another gap there. Instead, I'm not going to go for him. Not yet, anyway. Adelaide's, again, getting space, you know. Oh, come on. Just gone straight on past him. Jeff Adelaide having himself a game right now. Look at this. He just gets the ball one-on-one, isolation, just step overs, goes around his man, and finishes it off. Unbelievable. Grant Hanley is getting torn apart right now. Tell you what, right, for a guy that maybe hasn't scored as many goals for me right up at least until this moment in time, he's actually been quietly very good. He's got a ridiculous amount of assists. We'll have to look at the season stats after this game so I can show you, but he's been just ticking along, doing his job, not scoring, but now, I tell you what, if he's adding goals to his game, he's going to be one to watch. Any chance for Kent? Oh my God, he's won it. Brilliantly done. That somehow gets back to him. And it's going to be in charm. Oh my God, he's hit that hard, but just wide. Nice, over the top. Tavares. Can see the man. In the middle. Oh, in charm. Powerful stuff right there. Couldn't get that last effort to go, but he got that one. God, when he gets put on a plate for him like that, of course he will. That is just sitting up there, but driven in hard. Hunter was threatening to get in the way. God damn. Oh, thankfully not a problem. God, we can chalk this game off already. It's insane how the teams like your Norwiches and whatnot are absolutely, fine to play against. I do really well. I always get my chances, and I feel like I play pretty okay. Occasionally, I'll get a tough run, but just when I play the top six, there's just such a gigantic gap in difficulty. And there we go. Absolutely, perfect first half. Borderline perfect, I mean, we had one or two chances that we maybe put wide or had saved, but Adelaide's had his best 45 minutes for the entirety of his Masters FC career. It's going swimmingly. God, this is so wasteful from Norwich right now, man. I'm just getting the ball off them with ease whenever I lose it. That's not bad. Davies, a little fake shot, slide tackle. I thought I was going to have to cross it in there. Kent, Ryan Kent! There's the fourth goal. We're just having to take our time and work these ones out, but we're always getting them. It's unreal. Ryan Kent's up to 5 now in the Premier League, and it's just, we're running away with it. I might make my 3 changes already. Seriously, let's get some rest in. We've still got a fair few games coming up. Let's do it then. I'm taking off Adelaide and Kent, probably 2 of the better players today. Getting them their rest. They're also the 2 most tired. So Oakley Booth and I think it was Marcus Brown have come into the game. Step overs, nicely done. Kubo still running away. Not going to be able to completely get away though. Not yet. Hunter, no, he's not going to keep his run going. Had a chance to really get in there quickly. Didn't quite happen, but it might still. In charm. Bang! No chance for you! Absolutely no chance for you, Tim Krul. They're going down back to the championship, and you can very clearly see why. There is just no way that this team is Premier League quality. I thought Adelaide was going to be the one to get the hat-trick today. God, there's a chance for Incham to get it. Takifusu Kubo, it's back off him again. And I'm now ready to take risks to go for a big win. Like a real big win. Oh, that one's just about got through. Incham, Hunter. He's going to be onside here, He will be. It's just about little Ronaldo chop, bang. Oh my God, what the hell? What? On a perfect day, that happened. I can't believe he did not power that in. Yeah, let's go for it. Bang. Fuck you. Yeah, they'll get a corner, but at least now I get to make my change. With 1 second left to go in the game. Hunter comes off for a well-deserved 2 seconds worth of rest. Like, absolutely fantastic. Oh my goodness. And I was hoping today could have been maybe the biggest win in Masters FC history. What is that for a clearance? Can we please get rid of this thing? Thank you very much, my lord. Alright, that will be that then. Referee. Surely. Thank you, my God. Alright, there we go. 5-0 win, and that's probably at least our biggest Premier League win. I don't know if it's the biggest win that we've ever had in Masters FC history. We'll have to check. But still, though, absolute complete annihilation of Norwich City. They cannot go down in the championship quick enough. But now we're about to play, or at least a week away from playing Manchester United. I'm expecting a completely different affair. Great performance from Incham. It was, definitely. I mean, Incham and Adelaide are not, the two players that I really expect a crazy amount out of in these games, but they were the ones that stood up the most. It was genuinely no challenge. It really wasn't. I was getting them either on the counter-attack, or if they had all their numbers behind the ball, I was still able to move around pretty much with ease. Didn't really feel under any pressure or anything like that. And we just got so many chances to score, honestly. They made it too easy. Yeah, well, they did. But we'll go with this one. Let's check in then with the stats anyway. Hunter with his 18 goals from 29 appearances. All 18 of those goals come in the Premier League. 8 assists to go along with those. You've got Kubo, who's got 9 goals and 4 assists. Then Riley McGree with his 6 and 3. Then Ryan Kent on 5, tied with Incham after he blew away and grabbed 2 in that last one. You can very clearly see that the goals are spread out across quite a fair few different goal scorers. I mean, my lord, even Ashley Seal played 2 Carrow Cup games and got 2 goals. But regardless, it's pretty good on the goal scoring front. No surprise who the man up on top is though. But in terms of assists, you take a look at Adelaide, he is miles ahead. And some of you might be quite surprised to see that. I know that I was when I realized how many assists he had, but I guess also at the same time with him playing in that centre attacking midfield position, I couldn't be too surprised. Hunter with 8. Davies always gets a good amount of assists. Kubo and Kent, the wingers as well. Degenek with 3 is not bad either, for him to be tied along with McGree. And Oakley Booth has actually had a pretty solid return for the fact he's only played 9 games. Anyway, still a crazy amount of games in a very short amount of time. This Rochdale game in the FA Cup round of 32, I'll sim with the second team because I feel pretty comfortable, even with a second team, hopefully against Rochdale. Maybe if we're the away side, that might change things. But I want to rest our main side for this second leg against Manchester United. We're down 1-0. We need to come in and have a strong performance. And I know it's going to be nothing like this game. Rochdale have had, last three wins have been, in the last 3 games. But we're the home side with our second side. And it's a 2-0 victory, thankfully. We got Degenek and Cisse that were lining up for us at centre-back. So they will be a little tired going in the next game. Maybe I'll play DeJarlo again. But Oakley Booth and Marcus Brown with the goals that take us through to the round of 16. Now we're even getting deep into the FA Cup. And oh my goodness, it's a disaster. Hunter. Boss, I need to be straight with you. The lack of playing opportunities is harming my career. We're getting hit with the bullshit again. Just because you sim one game without one of your star men in the team, it immediately fucks them up. Look at this. I cannot believe it. It was inevitable. Learn from the experience. I have no idea what to say. It is not inevitable. Learn from the experience. I say that. It doesn't matter. I now have a very unhappy Hunter and a Hunter that wants to leave. This is the same shit that keeps happening in a lot of career modes prior to this one. And it's fucking dumb that you can sim one game without one of your crucial players. He's not even got the crucial role. He's an important first team player. And that they'll hit you with this. So this is quite an alarming scenario. Very, very fucking alarming scenario, actually. I will have to manage this. We were able to deal with it once before in the Salford career mode with Pedro Jesus. We're going to have to do it again. I guess, if anything, thankfully, we've got Hunter locked down on that Scottie Pippen contract. He's only getting paid $6K a week, and he's still got 3.5 years left on his contract. So plenty of time for us to hopefully sort this shit out. And if I can offer him a new contract, whenever I can, hopefully he eventually gets over this and we can offer him a contract, then we'll try to lock him down for even longer. But he's not going anywhere just yet, unless I say so. Well, let's have one last press conference before this huge semi-final second leg. We have everything to play for. Can we turn it around? I'll back the boys and say I believe in them, but it's going to be a tough ask. Do you believe Masters FC can lose the upcoming match against Manchester United? I mean, we definitely can, but I don't want to think like that. We don't. The lads will play well. Yeah, that's why. We want to focus on the positives. Will you buy some new players before the end of the transfer window? I mean, we're building a winning team is definitely a good answer. I would like to if we can. We've still got about 18 million, 20 million in the bank. But we will start looking a bit more closely at transfers after this game because we really need to focus and put all of our energy into this. If we somehow manage to beat Manchester United, at Wembley Stadium under lights in the semi-finals of this Carabao Cup, then we will be coming back to Wembley Stadium. This time not as our home, home leg, but as a neutral ground in a final against either Brighton or Bristol City. And you've got to back us in that situation. So seriously, if I am going to win the Carabao Cup, I'm going to have to earn it by taking these boys down. Norwich City is just a walk in the park compared to this humongous game. I think we're still waiting to figure out whether Brighton or Bristol City make it through. But with Brighton having a 2-0 lead on aggregate, I fully back them to go out and get the job done, that's for sure. Come on, lads. Aside from the League One trophy and winning the championship playoffs, I honestly I'm still yet to taste real, genuine success, like a real title, actual silverware. This is our best opportunity so far. We have got to take it. We've immediately started brilliantly by playing in Kubo. Coming in, from the right or from his left. He was always going to struggle to get the shot off. But McGree's gone and got it back off him. Unbelievable result here. Kubo. We're going to set it back up for him. Crossed in. This could be a brilliant little move, but we couldn't find Hunter. Hello. Kent! Oh my God, we're starting strong. De Gea has made the save, but we have had a real good start today. Can we hopefully find the opening? De Gea's not going to come out for this. Oh, yes, he will in the end. And then Degenek, can have a go with deflection, and it's going to get dragged wide. Honestly, what a start we have had. It was a little nick that I would have hoped. Fucking handball, surely. Come on. Is it going to come? Surely it will. Oh my God, over the bar now. It's another corner. We have had such a gigantic spell of fucking domination today. And look at what has happened. Failure to get it in the net ourselves, and Travers, I couldn't cut, or Tavares, should I say, I couldn't cut it off that ball from Wan-Bissaka. And then Fernandez played it into McTominay. I'm just trying to cut these balls off. Couldn't get it. That is absolutely ridiculous. That's the fucking difference, right? Between Norwich City, legendary difficulty with sliders jacked all the way up, and Manchester United, okay? There's an actual difference in quality, unlike with Ultimate. Good spin. Don't know about the touch, though. Ball up and over the top, and that's too close to De Gea. Oh, he's going to spill it, though! Haha! Sad we couldn't have someone follow it up, although that should have been a foul. Djalo was not quick enough. He's not going to cut him off. Oh, no. We've got our fullbacks pressed too fucking far. There's another goal. I missed the tackle there. And the shot, he's in our 6-yard box, and he's able to take a touch and spin and turn like that. Yeah, this is going fucking horrifically. Every time they have a counter-attack, they fucking score. This is the difference, man. It's ridiculous. Oh, I fucking keep pushing numbers up and exposing ourselves, and they have literally got a goal every time. Yeah, come on, Des, go with them. Great intercept. We're going to really bang this thing forward and hope that maybe we have time, but we don't. It's 2-0 down. We're 3-0 down on aggregate. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It is just unreal how, as soon as they got going, I just did not have the cover. I think one of my fullbacks, it was Des, maybe pushed a little too far up, and they just went down that side. I had no one to fucking cover. Djalo has not enough pace to really stick with anyone. So yeah, it hurt chasing back with him, and it just was not good. Now I'm starting to fucking doubt my chances here. I'm really starting to doubt it. Oh my God, what the fuck? It is ridiculous at the moment, having to deal with this. Is anyone going to get in the way? Bailey, Kent, could there be a quick counter-attack on here? Hunter, no. I'll get it in for Davies. Davies not running harder than Bruno Fernandes. And, brilliant picked off. Come on, I was not expecting, honestly, to get the ball there. Now Hunter is off. It's a bit of a gap. Got Kubo. I can at least continue it down that way with him. Wish he would turn back around. Still not much. We got Adelaide, though. Oh my God, and I felt it nick the post. So close to going in, but just a whisker away. I really needed that to go in. I need a goal every 10 minutes. It's fucking ropey. Oh my god, we just about get it out. I have a man down right now, and it's Tavares. That is not a player I want to see injured at all there. This is not good at all. Kent's going to be offside. We fucking, oh my god, couldn't get it past Wan-Bissaka anyway. And yeah, the worst. This game has been a fucking disaster for me. I've got Tavares going down. Started so brilliant. If I fucking score in the first 10, 15 minutes, I swear to God, it's just another fucking injury as well. And I don't really even know what the hell happened there. Oh my God, Lewis, where the fuck are you, mate? Seriously. What a ball in. Oh my God, and that's gone. Fuck it. It is so insane, the difference. Absolutely. Like, you would ever see Norwich fucking do shit like that. Outside of the foot, cross is perfection to Dembele, who heads it in enough for the crossbar, and that has just about gone over the line. Unfucking real. God, that is so close. That is closer than... That is unbelievable. That is even closer than the goal that I scored with Kubo, the free kick. Kent. Hunter. McGree. Again, it's fucking just... Fucking hell. That's just been the day. It's been the day. Unreal. Had 4 fucking attempts there. Everyone blocked, saved, just the day. That is the day, really, for us. We got forward. Had chances in the first 10 of 15. Couldn't put any of them away. Then they got me on a counter-attack. And then, oh shit, well now we need to press even harder. Went harder. They got me on another counter-attack. And then they just got that third to top it off. I could not fucking score today. Despite actually, I thought, doing somewhat okay in periods of the game to get looks. Like, just fuck it off, man. Unbelievable. There's such a vast difference. It is crazy. And we are out of the Carabao Cup. I guess it's a good thing we're still in the FA Cup. Maybe there's still a chance at a title for us this season, with it being what? With us being in the round of 16 now. I don't know who I've got in the next round though, but I'll have to wait. But God, that game was... I can't believe it's fucking finished 3-0. And that I haven't scored. That's the thing that really has fucked me. That's the thing that's really got me... Oh, if we just get one goal in the first 10, 15 minutes, it's just... just changes so much. Lewis now is going in and starting at left back for us for the next 2 months or so. Tavares is my preferred backup, but now I'm going to have to go with either Fossey or Glennon maybe. I reckon we'll probably, yeah, I don't know. I'll push forward to this game against Crystal Palace. We'll probably leave it. We might not play it, but yeah, we will, we'll leave things here, you know. At least we've been able to build up a bit of a gap between ourselves and the teams below us that are chasing Everton, Leicester. But they're still within, you know, touching distance. It's crazy again. I'm just going to say it, right? Like, Man City were in first place when we started this episode. They've now dropped to 6th. I've been looking around, you know, at a couple of other players that I might potentially want to just sign with the money I've got. And look, Saka was one. He's like a guy that can play in literally every position down the left-hand side, which is, you know, something I quite like. But he's going to cost me about, I don't know, between 28 and 69. That's quite a range, but it's basically going to be 40 mil. And he's 79 rated, you know. Ansu Fati has a release clause of 100 mil, and he's worth 71 as well, which is, it's insane. It's out of nowhere. I look at, like, I don't know, I look at wingers with those sort of figures, and I end up going back to, what's his face, Harvey Elliott's 19 million release clause, and it makes me start to consider, well, maybe that's actually not half bad, you know. I guess for me, I just need to sell one of my other players, you know, a Jack Rose, Kyle Edwards, maybe, Brown, and I'm definitely not looking to sell Hunter. He's only gone and transfer listed himself because of just stupidity. Ashley Seal's loan listed as well, which I don't understand because I'm trying to just straight up sell him too. I swear he's transfer listed as well. In the next episode, before the end of the deadline day, if we get an offer for one of the players I want to sell, we actually do successfully let the player go, we bring in that little bit more cash, then maybe I'll go for Harvey Elliott. Again, if you don't want me to, or if you think of anyone else that I should go for, then again, let me know. But I would like to get in Harvey Elliott. I think, like, hopefully he could be a long-term sort of replacement, maybe for Kubo. Yes, I know that we do have a Kone coming through, but who knows? It might be nice to have a bit more depth in that area as well. Regardless, that will do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you later. My name's Master Bucks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.